More now on the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. This morning, investigators are focusing on the shooter, who the FBI has identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Crooks was killed by a Secret Service sniper. CBS Philadelphia's Ross DiMattei is live in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. And Ross, you are in the shooter Matthew Crooks' neighborhood. Can you tell us what's going on there right now and what more are we learning about him?
Sure. So, Natalie and Cindy, this, like you mentioned, is Thomas Crooks' hometown. This is actually the house behind me is where he was living with his parents prior to this rally and the subsequent shooting. And right now, there are a lot of media outlets here. Of course, we're all trying to get to the bottom line question, which is why did Thomas Crooks want to assassinate the former president and make sure that he did not become the next president of the United States? And that's essentially why we came to his hometown. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh, about 10 minutes south of Pittsburgh. We were in Butler yesterday, which is about an hour north of us. And that's where the rally was held. And what we've learned is that Thomas Crooks remains somewhat of a mystery. On the one hand, we know that he was a registered Republican. On the other hand, we also know that he made a $15 donation at some point in the recent past towards a democratically aligned group. And then if you talk to some of his former classmates, some of them say that he was a good student who enjoyed studying history and government and was well liked by his teachers. Other students, other former classmates of his, say that he was a bit of a loner who was would sit alone at lunch and would also be bullied quite a bit. So, again, conflicting reports about who exactly Thomas Crooks was. I think what we can say for certain is that he did not want former President Donald Trump to become the next president. But the question of why specifically he didn't want him to be the next president, that remains a mystery.
And Ross, you were able to go back to the rally site after the shooting. What was it like there when you got back?
Yeah, we were there the morning after, and we really wanted to speak with some of the folks who had gone to the rally, and they were not hard to find. They came in droves back to the site of the rally. You would think maybe they would want to stay away. They just witnessed this chaotic shooting scene and the former president being grazed in the ear. But no, those residents in Butler, that is strong Trump territory, and they told us in droves that they really wanted to talk about what exactly happened. They said it was so chaotic in the moment. Many of them didn't even know that shots were fired. Some of them talked about potentially witnessing a technical malfunction. Maybe some speakers had exploded. They really didn't know what had happened in the moment. And then, of course, everyone was ducking and running to get out of there after they had put together that there had been a shooting. They didn't quite know it was an assassination attempt at the time. But they returned the next day to kind of talk amongst each other and talk with us in the media about what exactly happened and some of their feelings there. And they said it was really chaotic and scary, of course, but they also wanted to show their support for the former president. I mentioned that is a strong red territory. They voted in favor of former President Trump in both 2016 and 2020, and they said that they wanted to reiterate that they remain loyal to the former president, and they wanted to show their support.
Russ, thank you so much for your reporting, and be sure to stay with CBS 2 as we continue to bring you the latest on the assassination attempt against former President Trump. We will have live coverage here on air, online, streaming on CBS News New York.